How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Flesh and Blood video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, we have our very first EVERFEST booster box opening. Well, our very first official EVERFEST booster box opening. We also did that stream, but that was with a case that I picked up locally. I'm finally getting all of my online orders in, and it's a lot. I ordered a lot of EVERFEST. To be completely transparent, it's about 7 cases or so, but it's not all for me. Some of these cases are going to patron rewards and that kind of stuff, but there's still a good amount for myself because I'm just gonna rip it all open and try to get all the cards that I need to build whatever deck that I want. So I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Every single time a new set comes out, it's like Christmas for me, man. I'm so jazzed. I'm so excited to just open this up. So we're gonna cut a lot of the preamble out. I do have some affiliates in the description down below. Channel Fireball. There's a promo code if you want to support me and get some EVERFEST for yourself. There's my Red Zone Rogue online store. Fab Foundry, Red Riot Games, and Dragon Shield also down there too. But we're just gonna get to it. I wanna open some EVERFEST, so let's do it. All right, and so here we have our very first, or I guess technically our second case of EVERFEST. The first one was the one that I picked up from a local store here, Discs and Dice, local to me in the Portland, Oregon area. But all like six of my other cases just all got delayed due to weather, and so. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. And so basically, big shout out and condolences to everyone else who got all of their EVERFEST product delayed and who were just sitting there on the internet looking at everyone post their fabled pulls after fabled pulls, being like, well, you know what? I wish I had my product to open. Maybe I could pull a fabled. Well, that's where we are today. We're going to be opening up this booster box of EVERFEST. I'm so excited. This is our very first EVERFEST box opening video here on Red Zone Rogue, and I've mentioned it multiple times, but I freaking love the packaging. I love the aesthetics of this whole thing. It's so good, and I do know the people who did the packaging for this, Sam Yang and MJ, and they did an absolutely amazing job. So kudos to them, big shout out to them, and let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, I'm so excited. You can just crack it down the middle like a banana. You don't even need a box cutter. You don't even need a box cutter. Let's get started. I can't tell you how excited I am. I have waited so long. So long. It's only been like a few days, but it feels like forever. Ah. Oh. Ooh, this one feels like it has like a bit of air in it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. The first official box opening video here on Red Zone Rogue. Outside of the live stream, we did the live stream and that was a lot of fun, but now we get some, high def, close up, pictures of the cards. And I'm so excited for this for multiple reasons too, because here we have the twin twisters, or as I like to call it, the twin sisters. That's our first common there. We got a common foil. We have Life of the Party, awesome Sam Yang artwork, and then Emeritus Scolding. Our first case wasn't great. Anyway, the reason I'm so excited for this, by the way, is because I want to build decks and I want to start playing, but I couldn't do that until I got all my stuff, like all my product. So this is like twofold for me, right? I finally get to open it up and have all this content for you guys to watch, but also we pull a foil DM Armada here. Also, I need the stuff to like build the decks with. We have Talisman of Tithes and a Thunderquake. Thunderquake, by the way, every time I see Thunderquake, it makes me think of Thunder Horse from Metalocalypse. Thunder Horse. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but just know he says thunder a lot, and then he says horse. Thunder Horse. We got a Frostbite, Drowning Pool, Smashing Good Time, really cool looking foil. We have Talisman of Warfare. The Smashing Good Time is a rare. And then a Release the Tension. Release the Kraken. Release the Tension is great, by the way. I really like all of the color versions of that because the pump is really nice, but also that secondary effect of making it so your opponent can't block with cards from Arsenal is super good. Play defense reactions from Arsenal is super good. Anyway, I got my fingers crossed for some big stuff, but I'm just happy to open up some EVERFEST. We have Outland Skirmish. I really like the art in this card. I love the story it's telling with Kasai. We have another smashing good time, and then 100 wins. So far my luck in EVERFEST has not been good. I've seen some people with some crazy luck with EVERFEST, and they're just opening up like Fableds left and right. Sometimes people open up like 2 Fableds and Legendaries, and I'm just sitting here with some rares. We'll see. We got a Rotary Ram. I love the foiling. We have a High Striker. Shout out to Tan and Grace. Ooh, first Majestic. This is a good one. Blood on Her Hands. And I do want to give this artist a shout out. I think it's Othon or Orthon. I'm not sure. The font is small, and I'm looking at this through the camera, but amazing artist, and they only have like 40 followers on Twitter. You should definitely go follow them. Highly recommended. Great stuff. That art is so metal. So metal. Also, good friend Steven, also known as DM Armada, did the spoiler for that, spoiler video for that card, and it was really good. Really good, I could say. Also, same artist, by the way. Oh, no. This is a different artist. I'm sorry. Different artist for these two. But still, very, very cool stuff. I think this is the artist I was talking... This artist also only has like 40 followers on Twitter. Highly underrated there. We have a Shrill of Skull Form, followed by, Clarity Potion. This one's actually done by Emanuela Crovius, someone who's designing one of the new Red Zone Rogue characters, and will be doing an amazing new playmat later this year. Ooh, Miraging Metamorph, let's go. This card is sick. This card's really good. Miraging Metamorph is legit good. By the way, I do have some like little penny sleeves or whatever to, to use to sleeve our cold foils and whatnot. Bad Beats. I love that name. Bad Beats is so good. Payload. We got a Seismic Stir. Really like this red Seismic Stir in Volda. It's really solid. We have a Talisman of Recompense, or also Beetlejuice Sculptures, and then Runeblood Incantation. Yes, it is Beetlejuice Sculptures. I mean, come on. It looks like the sculptures from Beetlejuice that come alive and attack them at the end of the movie. Spoilers for Beetlejuice. Bad Beats. Blade Runner. We're gonna talk about movies today. Talk about Blade Runner. Fantastic film. I think the new one is also really good. Here's a foil Life of the Party, which is beautiful looking. And then we have a pick a card. Pick any card. And then another beautiful Passing Mirage. That artist, Sod Irfan. I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. But another fantastic artist, and I have some prints of theirs up in the studio. I have Sonata Arcanix, and I also have Rise Above. I have Quicken. Yo, foil Frostbite token. I'm actually pretty jazzed about this. I didn't get one of these in the last case, so I'm actually really happy. Foil Frostbite token, sweet. We have a Potion of Ironhide, and then a Rune Blood Incanto. That's what I'm calling it. Rune Blood Incanto. Alright. So I'm not going to reference that anymore. Don't want to be sued by Disney, and I don't put it past them to try to sue tiny content creators. We have a Phantasmal Haze. We have a Potion of Ironhide, and then a T-Bone, which is a sweet card. T-Bone's actually quite good. Quite good. Probably going to need to get a sleeve for that Frostbite. We'll see. We will see. I'm just having a wonderful time opening up EVERFEST here. I'm curious to know how many people out there's product got delayed. All of mine did, basically. The only product I got was the one that I got for my LGS. We have a pick a card, any card, and then a High Roller. I believe Dalen Mack previewed this card. Also friend of the channel, and very probably a guest coming up. I'm actually really looking forward to talking to Dalen about Flesh and Blood and competitive games. He's an NFL football player, so I kind of want to talk to him about, maybe the similarities and differences between different communities and whatnot. Anyway, here we have a foil Steadfast, which looks fantastic, and then an Amulet of Oblation. Another heavily underrated artist that only has like 30 followers on Twitter. Alexis Suzani, go follow them. They're great. And they have Slice and Dice. Federico Musetti is also great. I have a giant Lexi canvas, like limited. He only made 10, and I have the number 2 Lexi canvas up in the studio. It's awesome. Well, it's framed and in the studio. It's not up on the walls yet because reasons. Trying to say anything but being lazy. We have Emeritus Scolding, which looks really, really nice. It's a rare. Even bigger than that. And then 100 Winds. Man, we've only have 2 Majestics so far. My EverFest luck is not great. Until I pull the Fabled, in which case the EverFest luck becomes great. I'm not sure which way this is going to go. But, you know, we haven't had our cold foil yet. I've gotten like 2 cold foils per box in the other ones, more or less. I got 7 in a case last time. I got Wax On and Wax Off. And then an Amulet of Intervention. I really like the art in this. Very, very clean. And then a Salicendis. A Salucendus. I do really like these packaging. These packs. I think they said they want to do this for all first edition sets going forward. I hope they're able to do that for all unlimited sets as well. And I think they said that because first edition sets are printed by Cartamundi Belgium, which means that they probably have the equipment to do so, whereas maybe the American and the Japanese manufacturer does not have the equipment to do so. We have Fatigue Shot, we have Life of the PRT, and ooh, Break Tide. It's my first one of these that I've gotten. This is awesome. I love the artwork on this card. And also, it just reminds me, even though it doesn't have any fantastical elements, well, it kind of does. It reminds me of Lone Wolf and Cub. Or Shogun Assassin, same thing, more or less. Shout out to everyone who knows what the hell Lone Wolf and Cub and Shogun Assassin are. Lone Wolf and Cub, okay, you know what? Let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit. So Lone Wolf and Cub is a Japanese film series that I believe it's based either off of a manga or a novel. Yo, foil Timekeeper's Whim looks sick. And then, Talisman, Cremation. Shout out to Garbage Andy. Ooh, Swarming Gloomveil. Yo, nice. Yeah, Lone Wolf and Cub. It's about basically a samurai and his like child, and he wheels them around in like a baby cart, but the baby cart is loaded with like weapons and flamethrowers and stuff, and there's always like assassins that are coming to kill him, and it's really fun. It's just fun. There's like a bunch of them. I think it's like 6 or 7, and Shogun Assassin is the first couple. By the way, we have a foil T-Bone. The first couple Lone Wolf and Cub movies like is mashed together. We have a Amulet of Ignition, followed by a Thunder Quake. So yeah, that is Lone Wolf and Cub and Shogun Assassin. Shogun Assassin shows up famously in Kill Bill, and that's because Quentin Tarantino is a big fan of that style of movie. Shogun Assassin is basically considered a grindhouse flick, which is a movie that would be shown in grindhouse theaters, which show like, I don't want to say trashier stuff, but you know, that kind of stuff, like violent or, you know, that kind of stuff. Macho Grande. Then we have a High Striker, Tan and Grace Special, and then a T-Bone. Double Tan and Grace pack. That's good. But in any case, I do like the Lone Wolf and Cub movies, and I think they're pretty old, by the way. They come highly recommended to me. They're either from the 70s or 80s, probably from the 80s. I don't remember, but they're fairly old, but good. They're good. We have our foil Blade Runner. Yo, that looks sick. And then we have our cold foil final. No cold foil. Even bigger than that. And then a High Roller. We still have some packs left. Our first box is not a particularly spicy one so far. We only have a couple Majestics. We have 4 Majestics, and then that's it. We don't have any extended arts. We don't have a cold foil. No Bravo. Nothing. No Starvo, I think people are calling him. Really cool looking wizard card, and then a cold foil. Nah, I do like Healing Potion, by the way. I think I really like this concept for a healing potion. I think it's awesome. Ooh, we got another Majestic Elise. We got a Scour. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good sideboard tech for the the old whiz. All right, we got five Majestics. I think we're due at least 2 more. That pack ripped weird. Okay, hold on. Let's just do the... I don't like doing it this way. I feel like I put way too much pressure on the corners. But maybe that's just me. And here we go. Ride the Tailwind. Steadfast. But I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I think we're due a couple more Majestics. Got a DM Armada. Got a foil Zoom In. Looks nice. And then a cold... Ooh, it is a cold foil. Yo! Amulet of Oblation. Nice. I really love the art in this card, so... You know, I'm not too bummed about that one. Ooh, and a Majestic. Yo, this is a sick pack. Majestic and a cold foil. You know what? Let's break out the soft sleeves. They probably won't live in the soft sleeves all that long because they'll get transferred to other stuff. But you know what? While I'm unboxing all of my cases and everything and just making piles of cards, the soft sleeves will be... They'll do an okay job. They'll do an okay job. All right, we have a few more packs left, right? I think the box has now become... It's gone from Poop City to average. You definitely don't want to be in Poop City, by the way. Is real stinky. You don't want to be in the stinky Poop City. You want to be in, you know, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon or whatever. 100 Winds foil. Really nice. And then Amulet of Assertiveness. And then Pierce Reality. Triple rare pack. Alright, so this is the last pack on that side. I think we have one more pack. And you know what? Maybe we're just going to hit a Bravo right here. Bravo. No, I show that because you can see the Bravo because he's double-sided. And he shows up in the Carnival slot. Which is, by the way, if you don't know what the Carnival slot is, it's generic cards that are rare or higher that kind of show up at a Carnival. Ooh, I really wanted this one. Yo, I really needed this one. And then a Rune Blood Incantation. I really needed this. It's basically Carnival themed stuff, right? That they're all generic as well. Carnival themed stuff or things that you could find at a Carnival. So like trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood, that kind of stuff. If you know, you know. Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. All right, this is our last pack. You know what? Even for a like average box, this is so much fun. EverFest is so much fun. Ooh, foil Majestic, knick-knack-a bric-a-brac. Nice. And then we have another Majestic. Oh, it's just a rare. Amulet, and then another Majestic. Oh, it's just a rare. All right, so we got one foil Majestic. I have not been pulling very many foil Majestics, actually. Really happy to get this knick-knack bric-a-brac, though. I would like to get another one in foil so I can have my play set and so I can knick-knack bric-a-brac it up in Ultimate Pit Fight. Speaking of Ultimate Pit Fight, I'm so glad I got this. I need this in Ultimate Pit Fight. So, very average box. I do like the cold foil Frostbite, or I mean the foil Frostbite and the cold foil Amulet of Oblation. But other than that, pretty standard, but we still have 3 more boxes to go. And one of the boxes will be opened up on Channel Fireball, but the other 2 will be here on Red Zone Rogue, so stay tuned for that. We're going to just have a shotgun of box opening videos over the next week. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then.